Hello, I'm Adriana. I am a SoulPath Mastery Teacher and Guide. This message is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and especially Venus in Taurus. So this week my guides would like me to do relationship readings. This is not necessarily romantic. It could be friendship. It could be family. I will be very honest, this is out of my comfort zone because there's more of a likelihood of it not resonating with as many people. And also, I generally don't like to do relationship readings because, especially on YouTube, I don't like to do them on YouTube because we can't talk about it. You can't say, well, that doesn't make sense, but this is how I feel. So I'm just going to have to trust the reason why my guides want me to do this, and I don't know what it is, but we're going to get started. As with all my readings, though, this isn't just about what's going on in front of you, it's what's going on behind the scenes in the spiritual realm. What is the lesson behind what's going on? Okay, so let's have a look, Taurus. Okay, spiritual lesson, Elder of Fire. Love that. You, Seven of Fire, the other person, Knight of Fire. And the devil is the advice. Interesting, a lot of fire except for the devil, which is more of a Capricorn energy. All right, so your spiritual lesson here is all about empowerment. The Elder of Fire stands up for herself, stands up for being herself. So if you're a little different, you're a little kooky, a little outside the box, Elder of Fire is saying you still need to stand up and be yourself. Elder of Fire also teaches us that when we empower ourselves, we empower those around us, not only through inspiring by example, but because when we stop limiting our own power, we then do the same for other people. An empowered person wants to see other empowered people. So, there's some great teachers out there that talk about how I want you guys to succeed. I want you to do your best, because when you do your best, then everyone benefits. Then you have teachers out there that are kind of more egoic and scared of losing their position. So they teach their students just enough, but not enough to actually surpass them in ability. But a true empowered teacher wants their students to surpass them. So this is about understanding that when you assert your power, you're not taking your power away. You're not taking power away from someone else. You're actually giving them their own power as well. And that's what we have with the Seven of Fire for you, standing your ground. There's elements or energies that want to challenge your position, but you are actually very comfortable just standing there in your peace. And Taurus, you need to keep doing that. Just keep standing in your peace, even though there are those that oppose you, those that don't agree with you. And this card is so interesting because, relatively speaking, these black figures, they're the dark little gremlins or dragons. They take up more of the card than the little fairy on top. So the challenges may seem really big, but because you're so self-contained and grounded, you can be powerful too. It's not really about how big the challenge is, it's about how much power you have by standing in your own power. So it's like the little things can be powerful too, like the little dogs that can terrify the big dogs. I don't know if you've ever seen that, it's the funniest thing. I once saw a miniature dachshund, so even smaller than a normal dachshund. She totally freaked out this huge, it was like a St. Bernard type size. And the dog just ran away from her because she was so like, it was really funny. That's kind of where you are right now. You're that smaller dog standing up to a big challenge, but you don't feel daunted by it. Now, the other person, Knight of Fire, they follow their heart. They're a bit more impulsive, can sometimes be a little reckless. And right now, they're not focused on the truth, perhaps. I think they're looking at an illusion. They're convinced they're seeing the truth, but they're actually seeing an illusion. And all you need to do is hold your ground. This is really kind of a cut and dried situation. You're not supposed to try to convince them otherwise. You're not supposed to take away their process of finding out the truth. You just need to stay in yours. She's got the white wings behind her. She's got white hair. White is all about purity. And so the white wings are the ability to fly. The white hair is her power. So you just need to stay in your pure power and let this person, through their actions, kind of figure out what the truth is. Okay? Is there anything else for Taurus here? Okay, I'm feeling like I want to draw one more card. Knight of Earth. Okay, this is like quintessential Taurus card. Stand your ground. And be really stubborn about your position. It shouldn't be too difficult, right, Taurus? And hold on to your guns. I think the other person is also going to have their elements of stubbornness, but that's really not your business. You need to just stay in your own lane, stay firm in your convictions, and repeat them, you know. Knight of Earth is about consistency and consistent action over and over and over. So consistently stand your ground, consistently stand up for yourself. This is a really interesting journey you're on, Taurus, because you've got everything you need. And I think over time, as you keep practicing this, you're going to grow in stature. And I mean energetic stature. Obviously, it'd be nice if we got taller, right? But you're going to grow in stature and therefore status. So you become able to sit on the throne. You become the king of fire, the king of wands. You become able, right now you're this smaller fairy, but then your power grows. I think that's what I'm saying. This is about understanding that this next, I want to say month, is about learning how to grow your power. Even more than it is, so that it becomes more visible, not just behind the scenes like you like to keep it, Taurus. Okay, I think that will conclude our reading for today. As I said before, I am a SoulPath Mastery Teacher and Guide, and what that means is I help you learn how to align your mind, body, and soul together. And it's a different path for everyone, which is why I love this work so much. It's not a one-size-fits-all. I use astrology, I use tarot, or a combination of the two to help you with this. So if you'd like to check out my offerings a bit more, please visit soulguidancewithAdriana.com, or there's links in the description below. So have a good one, Taurus. Thanks for joining me today.